Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris here, founder of Rooted Music, and at Rooted, our goal is to help you learn to play the music that you love by coaching you on the why and not just the what. And in today's video, we have an amazing tips and tricks kind of video for you to help you learn to play your instrument that much better, that much more fluid and fluent. And before you jump into the video, to the teaching here today, I'd love for you to subscribe to our channel, where you'll see many more tutorials of worship songs that you love and many more tips and tricks just like this to help you become more fluid and fluent on your instruments. So let's go ahead and dive into the teaching.
Hey everyone, my name is Shane Cole, and I teach with Rooted, and I play bass and I play guitar, and just wanted to give you, if you're learning bass, I wanted to give you a tip or a trick. So one thing I think is really essential when you're learning an instrument is you got to realize, like, music is kind of 50% creative and 50% purely athletic. So just as a sports team at practice is not going to just they're not going to just practice playing games. That's why we can't just practice songs. We have to do some things that are purely physical to get our body just kind of in good shape to make music. So it would be like if a football player only played football games versus they actually, will run laps around the field, or they'll do a 6-inch exercise, or they'll be in the weight room. So kind of look at this like we're in the weight room. So this is just a finger exercise. It'll kind of get your hands talking to each other, and it'll kind of get all your fretting fingers kind of in equally good shape. So the cool thing about this exercise, though, is you can kind of keep it in your back pocket and use it if you're like jamming or just being creative or goofing off with friends or whatever. So I'm going to do this one sort of in the key of D. So all I mean by that is we're going to start on D, and I'd like you to play it here, 5th fret on the A string. And then visually just go down a string, down in pitch, 1 string, and then back 3 frets, 1, 2, 3. And you're going to catch the 2nd fret of the E with your index finger. And then I want you to walk up each fret until you run out of fingers. Now you're going to switch to the A string. Okay, and you can just loop it. Watch what it sounds like looped. Cool. And then eventually use both of these fingers and alternate with your right hand. So when I alternate, for some reason I like to start with my middle finger. I'm not sure if there's a right way and a wrong way there, to be honest with you. But the goal is going to be to try to get the tone the same regardless of what fingers you're using. So check this out. So if you had like a gospel jam going on and the band was vamping a D chord or like a D7 chord, you could usually play this in an 8th note pattern, and it's just a fun kind of way to like vamp on D, like whatever this note is. So if your band is playing a G, if they're vamping on a G, you could always just try and see how it sounds if you start with your pinky on the G here, and then use my little proximity rule, go down a string in pitch, and then back 3 frets. So now you'd have over G, it would look like this. And practice it with a metronome to, get your timing up and everything. Hope you enjoyed.
Well, hey guys, I hope you really enjoyed that tip or trick here today as we implement that into your instrument of choice. I would love for you to subscribe to our channel, where you'll see so many more of these tips and trick kind of videos, as well as other tutorials of amazing worship songs that you know and love. Thanks so much for joining us.